This intercept claims that the shot would be taken from beyond a mile.
You know what it takes to make a shot at that range? Everything comes into play that far. Humidity, elevation, temperature, wind, spin drift. There's a 6 to 10 second flight time, so you have to shoot it where the target's going to be. Even the Coriolis effect, the spin of the Earth, comes into play.
Hey everyone, we're going to go off the beaten path today to discuss something. We'll return to standard content after this video. I have some Bible stuff planned that I want to cover, but just bear with me for one video. Hopefully I won't have to do any follow-ups to this one video. On my channel, I really like to stick to Christian content, but every once in a while, things will intertwine. I was talking to someone recently and I was made aware of a video called Jesus Was a Flat Earther. And the title bothered me because things like this can soon become matters of faith to people, so I wanted to talk about this briefly. So the issue arose when someone told me the Earth was flat, but not just that it's flat, they also said gravity doesn't exist. And that's when I finally decided I had to say something and make a short video. Most of you don't know me personally, but one of my hobbies is long-range shooting, and I really enjoy the math and science behind it. And we're not going to go too deep today, and hopefully this video won't be too long. First, let's address gravity. Did you know that there's actually a formula for gravity? No, I'm not doing a science video, but I just wanted you guys to know that. What someone needs to explain to me, though, if there's no gravity, how do ballistics work? For example, how would a mortar work? Or how would an artillery shell work? How does a bullet drop in rifle shooting work? How does a mortar shell, artillery shell, or a rifle bullet have weight? Weight itself is a byproduct of gravity. I have a few videos talking about rifle shooting. Let's just have a quick listen to these and I'll be right back.
Accuracy is critical. A bullet can drop considerably as it heads downrange towards its target. The sniper's round will exit the M24 at around 700 meters per second. Immediately, gravity and the atmosphere begin to cause the round to drop and diminish in speed.
Gravity pulls the bullet from the line of sight. The rate at which a bullet drops over distance is caused by gravity.
So, if gravity doesn't exist, I'm not sure how ballistics are calculated. The next thing we're going to talk about is the Coriolis effect, also called the Coriolis force. Coriolis effect is the effect of the Earth's rotation on ballistics. It actually affects weather, apparently, as well. And fun fact, right? From my research, the discovery came from artillery development. But let's let some long-range shooters talk about Coriolis.
As long as I've been doing this long-range shooting thing, a lot of terms keep coming up, and all of those terms truly mean something, and they matter, but they probably really shouldn't. First off, we're going to talk about Coriolis, right? So Coriolis is essentially the effect of where your bullet lands because of the spin of the Earth, right? We all know the Earth is spinning, and when you put something in the air, the Earth spins underneath it.
Now, real quick, let's kind of just explain the Coriolis effect in layman's terms. The Coriolis effect is the effect that when the bullet leaves the barrel of the gun, it is actually leaving the surface of the Earth. So as the bullet leaves the barrel of the gun, the Earth is still rotating, and the bullet is not rotating with the Earth. So the Earth will actually rotate out from underneath of the bullet while it is in flight. So as the Earth rotates, it actually rotates from the west to the east. So what that's going to do to our targets is if you're shooting west, your target's going to rotate up and towards us, which is going to cause the bullets to hit lower. And if you're facing east, the target's going to be dropping and slightly moving away, which is going to cause the hits to be higher.
Has anyone stating that gravity doesn't exist or the Earth is flat produced any formulas explaining any of the things I've discussed in this video? I'm curious where I can review the formulas and the explanations. I know that there's an experiment coming up called the Final Experiment, where they have an experiment that will hopefully put all this to bed. Justin Peters spoke of this experiment, and the link's in the description. I'll be waiting on the formulas illustrating these calculations, though, from the people making these claims. If I'm wrong and gravity doesn't exist, or the Earth is indeed flat, I will delete this video and apologize for the error. I will make a whole new video explaining how the science did, in fact, prove one of these items were true. We'll see what happens. May the grace and peace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you always.